Is it? Why is it sideways?
Let me see. Let me see what are you talking about? Your room is like a good backdrop to our melanin.
That's true.
So today we're gonna be talking about how we fit relationship-wise in like today's culture.
In our millennial culture.
So I went back home to go to a friend's wedding. It was the epitome of a wedding. They had a lake in the back. I didn't know everybody, but like the people that I knew when they were up there doing their vows, committing themselves to each other in this very beautiful setting. It was just like, shoot, like we aren't the same age. We are not in the same points in our life in that way. I like the idea of being like coupled up, but then my drive for other things is way more intense. Like if you break down your life in like 3 different categories, right? Say like social, career, and like relationship wise. Which one do you focus more on? Like you can't like have them all 3 in tandem your whole life. Which one do I focus more on now? And it's career and social. I didn't garner great friendships when I was a kid. It's because I was still figuring out myself, so I couldn't like, I was giving people a blank slate to do whatever they want with. Like I would form into you if we were having a conversation, rather than like bringing myself to that table. Bringing me to the table, having other people come to who I actually am and like actually giving me the drive to do what I want to do because they're also doing what they want to do. So it's like we are all. I
think you're off topic.
What is topic?
Relationships.
You can go. I feel like I'm supposed to be off topic for a while.
When I was a kid, I thought 23 was the perfect age to get married. I just turned 23 last week. I am currently in a relationship. I think there are just so many options on how you can live life. I don't think marriage is an outdated concept, but I am still like, wow. Because commitment is nice, you know, loyalty is nice. Yeah. But signing papers?
That's a mess. It can be a beautiful mess too though.
Everybody does want to find there's somebody that they can do life with and things like that. So I'm not knocking it at all. I'm just not there. And I think I've kind of like come to terms with being just the cool auntie.
Actually, yeah, no, I have the cool uncle, but like I also kind of want my own thing sometimes. I'm going back and forth because like I was raised in like a single parent household. So like that's not what I'm used to. It's interesting, the figure of like my dad was not there, but everything else was so cookie cutter. We had like a blue home and garden type of house, white trim, and we had a minivan and we went to school and then we like went to church. Like it was like very all American, just taking out that one piece. The structure was all there except for that. It's like I don't know. It's just I want it. But I also feel like I want it because that's what I saw like on media and television, what I thought happiness was. I still can find happiness in that, yes, but just living life and seeing how crazy hard it is. My focus isn't on someone else to provide my happiness for me. My focus is more so on getting my own happiness and someone jumping on the train and we both doing it together. Or they're like on their own train, just like we just kind of doing it at the same time. Woo! Yeah, we on here.
You're doing great.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I was single for a long time and being in a relationship now, I'm relearning things. Like I forgot like what that was like, what that entailed.
But I also don't think I've ever been in like a real grown-up, fully functioning relationship. Never have. I always are like under the guidelines of like either like college or like other forces. So even if I say I want it, I have no idea what it is. But then, I mean, that's the same when it comes to like the career that I want. So I want it, but I don't know what
that's
it
real.
is.
I don't care what anybody says. We all have a desire to be with somebody. Even if you're like, I'm not really interested in dating. But I'm sure you also think about not being single. I'm sure you also think about like what it's like, just like cuddle with somebody. But some people are called to the single life. I don't think I'm one of them.
I don't think I am either.
I don't think I am.
I like people too much. At one point, I was searching so hard for something, but now I'm realizing I'm finding a lot of happiness in friendships. But still, like at 3 a.m., I'd be like, I need like at least a teddy bear or something. Like,
I don't feel that burp was terrible.
You smell it?
Just salami.
Salami? Yeah, that was.
Ooh, I'm uncomfortable. At the beginning of this year, I was a little crybaby about being single.
Yeah.
I was like, no one ever likes me. I have a cool personality. I'm likable. Like, I look cool visually. You can get past like the height, you know what I mean? And I was kind of talking to people, but like they were more interested than I was, so it wasn't like a big deal. So right when I had reached a point in my life where I was like, probably just meant to be single, like I'm probably not even going to meet anybody like ever. Where I least expected it, when I least expected it.
But for real,
here came Bae.
I got that visit Bae.
You were in a relationship.
It wasn't healthy.
But was it a relationship?
It was. I mean, we had our good moments, but it wasn't good.
That can be a summary of like every failed relationship. We had our good moments.
Yeah.
We could probably talk about this all day.
Yeah, we could. But we're not. So, watch our next episode.
Just
Come
don't
on.
give no dates. Just stay tuned. Don't say nothing. Ooh, this ring is killing me. I really feel like I got something hanging on my nose. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Somewhere along the way, we
I
lost
got
it
lost.
all. I think those are lyrics.
That's why no.
I don't think that's a song. But, don't do this.
That's a gospel song.
I don't, okay.
Better, so much better, till I found it. Anyways,